Alright, here we are. Welcome back to part 7 of this Rebuild the Nat series. We are off to a 3-4 start here on the fresh young season. The last game we took on the Rockies and shut them out. Mackenzie Gore giving us 7 solid innings and then being finished off by Hunter Harvey. It has been very, very cool so far, seeing some of these younger players and some of the veterans who aren't actually really doing much for me. Why is this not working? There it goes. That's weird. So in this next game we have Josiah Grays taking on Kyle Freeland. This will be another good game. Hopefully our pitching can keep doing what it's doing. As you know, Ramirez is still out for a long time. We can go look and see if anything has happened recently. Nothing. Orioles called up somebody. There is a pitcher on waivers. We can go see who that is. Look at that, a 45 overall. We're talking here. Dude's a 45 overall, and yeah, he's pretty garbage. We don't want that. But yeah, we are gonna jump into it here, 3-4, and we'll see how this goes. We can get Josiah Grays in here. Hopefully he can keep moving along, rolling with quick counts as I always do. Josiah Grays. I don't want him DHing. I want Meneses DHing. And I'm pretty okay with his lineup. And apparently he's tired, so he needs to... I don't want him playing. Who's sitting? Garcia. Who can play second besides Abrams? Can Vargas play second? Is he he's not any better against lefties. Goodness. Whatever, we'll get Abrams in there. I'm sure it'll be just... That's going to be a dead spot on top of the lineup. Whatever. Alex calls in left. Who's in center? Oh, Robles. Thomas. Alright, looking good. Yeah, our lineup is very much a black hole all around, except for Meneses. Alex Call has been good. And here we go. See you guys at the end.
Hello, baseball fans, and welcome. Major League Baseball on tap. It's the Washington Nationals going up against the Colorado Rockies. With my partner, Chris Singleton, I'm John Shambi. Well, this is one of the most picturesque settings there is in the entire sport.
You've got the trees out in center field. You've got the waterfall. You've got just tremendous backdrop of the mountains. But one thing about this ballpark is it plays fast. So you got to be ready defensively. And you also have to keep the ball down, set your sights just a little bit lower because of the altitude and elevation. Pitches don't break as well.
First pitch coming your way next. First pitch moments away. Today's starter for Colorado, Kyle Freeland. What should we keep an eye on here?
Very dominant his last time out, picked up the win, only allowed 1 run. These guys would love to see him back on his game in this one.
Here's the center fielder, Victor Robles. Here comes the pitch. Fastball in for a strike, 2-2. Ripped on a line to center. Calls it in, and there's one away. Here's Dave Martinez lineup for the Nationals. We could be in for a power showcase today with the wind blowing out, a lot of lift and separate, Chris.
Well, we know guys are in this era definitely trying to hit the ball in the air regardless of the conditions, but I think even a little more so there's margin for error if you can get the ball up in the air. So, you know, you'll see at times, I'm sure, with 2 strikes, what looks like a half swing that can get out of the ballpark with a guy who's got decent pop.
Next pitch is popped up. No trouble here, puts it away for the out. And there's 2 away.
Hey, man, 4 pitches, 2 outs. That is an excellent pace.
And next is the designated hitter, Joey Meneses. One of the stars in the win yesterday. as he had 3 hits. Next one off the plate inside. 2-1. That's a laser base hit. Takes the turn. He's digging for second. And he's in with a stand-up double.
I'm sure he feels really good about that one. Solid swing from start to end. On time with everything. Really good balance. Nice extension. And he met it out front for the line drive knock.
Man at second here with 2 away. And now Alex Call. Sat out last night's game, but back in there today. 2-1 pitch is in there, and the count is even.
And the strategy of winning a ball game, when you can make that pitcher work a little more, expose himself by throwing pitches, that could be the key to winning perhaps later on. So good job of extending this inning, getting a knock with 2 outs to bring the number 4 hole hitter up.
To the right side, and it gets by him. It's in and out of his glove, and they hold him at third. 90 feet away with 2 out.
We all know that that first inning can be a critical one in terms of guys settling in and the tone being set for the game. So this isn't what you're looking for on defense. 2-out errors are a lot like 2-out walks, but maybe even worse because your pitcher did his job to get what should have been the last out of that inning.
Meneses on third. Call on at first with 2 down. Next offering clips the zone count even at 2.
Well, lots of pitches thrown in this first inning. It's kind of that nightmare scenario for starting pitching. But you know what? It's still early enough. He can settle in. He can get some length if he just cleans up his mechanics a little bit.
Out towards right center field. Back there. Out of here.
That's an impressive swing of the bat to go over the wall to the opposite field gap. And you know, there are a lot of guys that just don't have the pop to do that, and probably just as many who don't have the approach either. He let that ball travel, and he got great extension on the follow-through to drive it out of here.
And now it's Keibert Ruiz. Daza ranging after it. Puts the squeeze on that one. And that is that. But the big blow of the inning comes right here. A 3-run homer. It's now 3-0. You're watching Major League Baseball exclusively on the show. Back here at the ballpark and on the mound for Washington in this one, Josiah Grays.
A really good outing for him last time. Scattered 2 runs, was attacking hitters, getting ahead in the count. Great performance. We'll see if he can do it again in this one.
We go to the bottom of the first. So in now for Colorado, Jonathan Daza. Here's Chuck Nasty. No hits in the shutout yesterday afternoon. On the ground right side. And 2 quick outs in the bottom of the first here tonight. Time to check out the Rockies lineup. Already they find themselves down 3 runs in this game, so there's work to be done.
Yeah, you want to see them come out with a little urgency here. You don't have to score all 3 runs, but put something up on the board. And that'll make you feel a little bit better about your opportunities. But if you're looking at that 3-run lead and saying we've got to get it right now, you can put yourself up against a wall and not have really good at-bats. So just trust the process. Trust that your pitcher can hold them right there.
Well, that's a strikeout, and that'll do it for the inning. 1, 2, 3. Back here in Denver, second inning set to go. Up now for Washington, Jeimer Candelario. The wind and the pitch. That one fouled off. This to third. McMahon fires over to first. And quickly 1 away in the second.
Well, a well-thrown slider like that one can be tough to get in the air. Good downward break on that one.
Dominic Smith.
Next pitch is outside. That one is hammered right field, way back there. And that one's gone. Dominic Smith goes deep. His first homer of the year, and they tack on to their lead. It's 4-0.
Knew what pitch he wanted to hit, spit on some other pitches in this at bat, was very patient, and it paid off.
Jeter downs to the plate here. The pitch. Struck him out looking with the off-speed stuff. Here's Victor Robles. He's 0 for 1.
Victor Robles.
Two down, nobody on. Swings and misses. And the count is 1-2. Oh, and he hit him. He had 2 strikes on him, and he hit him.
Anytime one of your guys gets drilled, it catches everyone's attention in the dugout, and you know what? It kind of gets you fired up.
Ball to strike. Robles off of first with 2 away. Robles runs in the air to left center, and it falls. And that'll put runners at the corners with 2 away.
Well, he wasn't afraid to hit with 2 strikes. I think he choked up a little bit, maybe spread out, but he got the job done right there.
2 gone with runners at the corners. Next to hit, Joey Meneses. Doubled in his first AB. Next offering is in for a strike. Corners are occupied with 2 down. Runner on the move. There's a ball. Throw, save. That's a stolen base.
2 outs is a great time to try to steal second, especially when you have a guy with some wheels on first. Defense probably knew it was coming, but figured we better focus on trying to get this hitter out.
The pitch. Swings here and blasts one left field. And out of here. So he just clears the wall, and they add on. It's 7-0.
When you're working with this kind of velocity, so critical that you move the ball around, work quickly, and make sure that you keep that hitter off balance. Clearly not fooled by the location or the velocity. He was all over that fastball.
Here's Bud Black towards the mound, and we're going to see a pitching change here. Kyle Freeland is done, and as he heads off, we'll step aside for a minute. Back with a new pitcher after this break. A new pitcher in the game, Jose Urena.
And with the big deficit on the scoreboard, he almost has to just put that out of his mind. Every outing matters for relievers and their numbers, but I think it's tough to get up for this type of appearance the same way you would for one in a close game.
2 outs, nobody on. Stepping in, Alex Call. That misses, and it's 2-1. And another ball.
That's where you want it. It's a good miss.
Ground ball right side, and that's just foul. In the air out towards right center. Blackman settles underneath it. Drops into the glove. That is the inning. But the long ball was working in this inning. Not once, but twice. It's now 7-0. You're watching Major League Baseball on The Show. Back here at Coors Field, bottom half of inning number 2. Here's Chris Bryant now.
Well, every pitcher wants run support, and having a lead is nice, but it can be challenging for some guys. I think keeping the mindset to attack instead of trying to be too fine and have too much finesse, go after hitters and get quick outs.
Ryan McMahon steps to the plate. One down, base is empty. Hit on the ground to the right side, and it gets by him.
He kind of rolled over on this pitch a little bit, but he got enough behind it to shoot it through for a knock, and you'll take that anytime you can get him to find a hole.
Right-hander kicks, deals. Caught him looking for the K.
Yeah, that's a tough pitch to stay on. You don't want to get beat inside, and as you see that pitch continue to run away from you, by the time it's in the catcher's mitt, you think it's a ball off the plate away.
And that is that. So one left for Colorado. Not. Welcome back. Here's Lane Thomas. And here it comes. The other way. Base hit. Man aboard on the leadoff single.
Anything but pretty right there, but he'll take it every time. Not much he can do about that one on the mound. Made a good pitch inside and jammed him. He just found a way to fight it off the other way and make it work.
Next offering is in for a strike. Runner takes off, and this one squirts away from the catcher. Blocked by the catcher, and he steals second base without a throw. Up the middle, base hit. Can't glove it cleanly. Thomas coming home. He scores. It's 8-0.
You see a ball come off the bat like that, you know it was pretty much a perfect swing. And for me, I start wondering, and I'm looking on the computer, what was the exit velocity? This time 106.
Bounce to the right side. Ruiz gets his lead at first with nobody out. Next pitch misses. Now 2-2. On the ground, a second, might be two. Good feed, that's one. On to Chrome. It's a double play. Now it's Dominic Smith. He's already homered in this one. Left-hand batter waits. That one to first. He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it. So and welcome back. Set for the bottom of the third, and now the veteran catcher, Elias Diaz. Next pitch is popped up. And puts the squeeze on that one. And there's one away. Ezekiel Tovar will hit next. No hits in the shutout yesterday afternoon. Got it by him for the K.
Well, that was a really good job setting him up right there. Pitcher and catcher working together to finish him off with the fastball. And even though the location probably wasn't what he wanted, the sequence is what got the job done. Clearly late with the swing after seeing the off-speed stuff on the pitch before.
That one missing inside. Fouls one away, and now 3-2. Got him looking. And good work there as he gets a 1-2-3. Rockies are down quietly, and they're on. as we go to the top of the fourth. And now up for Washington, Jeter Downs. Next pitch is downstairs. Righty to the plate. Liner, base hit. And that's going to roll to the wall. Around first and hustling for second. Not stopping. He's going for three. And he's into third base with a leadoff triple.
Well, they call that an advantage count for a reason. You're so much more likely to get something you can handle. I'll tell you, man, it's such a good feeling when you smoke a line drive into the gap like that. I mean, sure, home runs are king, but I feel like nothing makes you feel like a true professional hitter more than a bolt the other way.
And now it's Victor Robles up to hit. That one in for a strike, 2-2. Out to short. Tovar collects it. Whips it across. That's out number one. And a run comes in to score. Here's C.J. Abrams to hit. 1 for 2. Next offering is in for a strike. Out there to center. Daza has it sized up. Hauls it in for the out.
Now batting, designated hitter.
And now the DH, Joey Meneses. He's already homered in this game.
He's hitting for that pop. Came out of the gates really strong.
Next offering misses. Now 2 balls and a strike. Good eye right there. Righty delivers. That clips the corner.
Okay.
Foul ball, and it remains a full count. The pitch. This to third. And the inning is over. But they push across 1 run. Back here at the ballpark, John Sciambi and Chris Singleton with you. And leading off the bottom of the fourth, Charlie Blackmon. The next pitch misses. Ball 2.
Clearly down in this ball game, and you can't look at the deficit and try to get it all back in one swing. It's got to come one at bat at a time, and even shrink it down smaller, pitch to pitch. Make that guy on the mound work to get you out. Well, these Rockies, to put it bluntly, need to put together more competitive at bats.
Fly ball down the line. And it gets into the corner, but it's foul.
Oh, it's a really good pass of the ball right there. Just a little bit too quick. It's got to find a way, just let it travel a hair more.
In the air, left field. Call. Makes the play, and there's one away. And here is C.J. Cron.
The first baseman, C.J. Cron.
Swings and misses. And the count 1-2. The wind of the pitch. Cuts on it and misses. That's a strikeout. Pulled the string on the changeup.
Simply said, this guy's flailing at the plate right now. Just disconnected from head to toes in terms of the sink of his body. That's his 5th strikeout of the series, and we're just 2 games in. So hoping to see some kind of adjustment out of him. His at-bats are just a little tough to watch right now.
Here's a high fly ball out to center. Robles settles under it, and that ends the inning. Nothing doing for the Rockies. Steep hill to climb. It's a 9-0 deficit. Back here in Denver, we go to the top of the 5th. Here's the left fielder, Alex Call. And now 2 balls and a strike.
You know, these Nationals, digging into their numbers, have to be happy with the swings they're taking. They have 5 extra base hits on the stat sheet so far, and that tells me they're seeing the ball out of the pitcher's hand really well.
The pitch. There's a strike.
With all those extra base hits, it's easy to think we're going to see that trend continue the rest of the game. They seem to be really locked in at the plate.
Rips that one center field. 1 down.
The batter, the right fielder, Lane Thomas.
And now here's a speed threat. Outfielder Lane Thomas. He's already homered here in this one. And the pitch. In for a strike. 1 and 2. Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout.
Well, when you throw the same pitch back to back, that's how you want to do it. Set him up in the strike zone, then extend a little bit from there and see if you can get him to chase. Nicely done with the slider right there.
Kicks and deals. That's ripped. Base hit. And that's going to roll to the wall. Makes the turn and heads for second.
He was all over that one. Anytime you rip a line drive the other way, you feel really good about what you did at the plate. You trusted your hands, you let the ball travel, and you took the barrel straight to it. That's great work right there.
And in scoring position with 2 away. Now batting Jamer Candelario. And a 2-1 hammered but foul. At the belt and fires. At a swing and a line drive at a right field. Blackman makes the catch, and that'll do it. So 1 left for Washington, but they still hold a 9-0 lead. Back here at Coors Field, we head to the bottom of the 5th. So in now for Colorado, Ryan McMahon. The next offering misses, and it's 2-2. Plenty of offense in this one, Singy. I guess you'd say kind of what we expected, though.
Well, this was a game, looking at the pitching matchup, where you expected offense to score, and not as lopsided as this. But yeah, you definitely expected to see some offense coming up. Well, he's on a great run of strikeouts and showing excellent control and command, not walking opposing batters. You know, this offense, they've got to find a way to break his rhythm, put the bat on the ball, maybe try to bunt for a base hit, get him off the mound, moving around, step out, something to interrupt his timing, because he's coming right after these guys.
Dives, but it kicks off his glove. Not in time. He's safe.
Just a little roller to the pull side, definitely out in front of the pitch away, but it wasn't one the defense could make a play on.
Next offering is in for a strike. Rogers over at first with 1 away. Swing and a miss, struck him out.
And he'll be beating himself up on the way back to the dugout. Got a pitch to hit and just couldn't get to it. I think that slider really caught way more of the plate than it was supposed to.
And a ball and 2 strikes. Struck him out looking. The Rockies strand 1. All right, we go to the top half of inning number 6. Dom Smith stands in. That hits the dirt. Ball 3. That's through there for a strike. Ripped to right center, and that one will leave the park. Out of here. He's done it again. His 2nd homer of the game, and they boost their lead. It's 10-0. That's their 4th home run of the game.
They can't stop, and they won't stop hitting home runs in this one, Boog. They're clearly feeding off of each other at the dish. A good hitter gets pitch recognition early. He saw exactly where that was going to be. The challenge, not get over anxious and come out of your swing. He stayed on it and got all of it.
Justin Lawrence gets the call from the pen.
And he's had 3 days off since he pitched last, so expect him to be totally rested. I'm sure he's itching for this opportunity right now.
Swings and misses. It's a strikeout. Slider got him for strike 3.
Definitely made him chase a little bit out of the zone right there. I don't think that's a strike if he takes it. Pretty textbook pitching. Get ahead in the count, get the guy in the box on his heels, and then force him to chase your pitch where he doesn't have much of a chance to do any damage.
Swings and misses. 2-2 now. Action in the pen down there. Dinelson Lamet getting ready to come on for Bud Black. Not close with that one, and the count's full. Got him looking. That's a strikeout.
No, just couldn't pull the trigger on the fastball right there, and I don't think he was taking it, thinking it might be a called ball or anything. I just think he was flat out frozen. Did not expect that location, in my opinion.
Ripped to short, snagged on a bounce. Zips it to first. Out number 3. 1 in the inning for the Nationals on the solo homer. It's now 10-zip. This is Washington Nationals. Welcome back, and the batter will be the shortstop, Ezequiel Tovar.
The shortstop, Ezequiel Tovar.
The wide to kick the pitch. In there at the knees. Now 1-2. Next pitch is popped up. Smith makes the catch, and there's one down.
Now batting, center fielder, Jonathan Daza.
So the lineup flips over, and the batter now, Jonathan Daza, who's 0 for 2 with a pair of strikeouts. 2-1 pitch is in there, and the count is even. Line drive, that's a base hit out into left center field. Now he'll turn for second. Not stopping, he's going for 3. The relay in there safely. Here's Charlie Blackmon. Swing and a miss, and it's 1-2. Yeah, the 1-2 misses to even the count. This one popped up. Foul ground, first base side. Smith makes the play, and there are 2 down.
The first baseman, number 25,
C.J. Cron digging in for the Rockies.
And this is a big opportunity for him to pick up his teammate right here.
2 outs. Foul ball left side. He'll see another. And a 3-2. Battling here as he fouls it away. Goes down looking. So 1 left for Colorado. They're down 10-0. And welcome back. Now it's the DH, Joey Meneses. And that's ball 4.
Boog, do you think you could draw a walk in the bigs if we gave you enough at bats?
Oh, that's a good question. I think that if they gave the pitcher a false scouting report on me, yes, I think I could draw a walk. And a pitch. So a foul ball makes it 1-2. That one ripped left field. That's back. That'll touch down off the base of the fence. Throw comes in. Runner stopped. Second and third. Nobody out.
The right fielder.
Just missed out on a home run right there, but he certainly hit it hard enough. Just didn't have the right launch angle to carry it over the wall, but still an excellent swing of the bat.
Next to hit for the Nats, Lane Thomas for the 4th time tonight. Next one misses, and that's ball 2. Meneses, the runner at third. Call. Stands at second. No outs. Next offering misses, and that's ball 3. And the righty deals. And he walked him.
Now batting, the catcher.
Up now for Washington, Hebert Ruiz. And a pitch. There's a strike.
Well, this is a tough situation with the bases loaded, but the healthiest mindset is just try to get outs, one hitter at a time.
Here's a 1-2. Fouls it back with 2 strikes. Tap dances out of the way of that one.
2 walks in the inning already, and he just doesn't seem comfortable out there. Like he can find the right mechanics and then repeat them.
The next pitch misses. Counts full, 3-2. Right-handed reliever. That one ripped. No trouble here. Puts it away for the out. And there's one down.
Now batting, third baseman.
So digging in, Jamer Candelario. Fouls one off. 2-2. Kicks and fires. And a liner out into right center for a base hit. 1 run is in. Another scores. 2 runs in on the play. It's 12-0.
Gets the job done as he brings home a pair. High fastball, even a little above the zone, but such a good job of staying tall on the backside, getting that barrel there to meet it just in time. I tell you what, it's not easy to do.
Righty reliever out of the pen, Dinelson Lamet.
Well, they need someone to stop the bleed and keep the score right where it is. Seems like a tough task today with the way.
Oh, and now a wild pitch. Two and one now. And there's a ball. And they're all loaded up. Jeter Downs digging in for the Nationals. 1 for 3. Next offering is down low. And a count 2-1. Into center. Daza puts it away. Runner tagging from third. Maybe bluffing there as he returns to third.
Now batting, the center
So the
fielder,
batting order turns over. Victor Robles digging in for the Nationals. Here comes a pitch. High fly ball, right field. Blackman settles underneath it. Brings it in for the third out. Set for the last half of the seventh. Now the left fielder, Chris Bryant.
the left fielder, Chris Bryant.
Next offering is fouled back. The pitch. Foul ball still, a 1-2 count. And now 2-2. Next pitch is outside. Full count, 3-2. And the right-hander deals. On a line out towards center. Robles racing over to make the catch.
99 pitches, about to throw his 100th here in the 7th inning. This is where you really start looking for any signs of fatigue.
Swing and a miss. 1-2. And that's down and away. Struck him out swinging. Pulled the string on the changeup. 2 outs, base is empty. Now it's Brendan Rodgers. Out to short. Downs over to pick it up. Slings it across. Third out. 1-2-3 go the Rockies. Hasn't been their day. It's 12-0. Back here at the ballpark, leading off C.J. Abrams.
The second baseman, C.J. Abrams.
The 1-2. Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again.
You see how the catcher wanted that pitch up and in. Want to try to tie him up. That's the one thing we're seeing, that high fastball. You have to get it up there because of how hitters have changed their swings.
And now the count is even. Swing and a line drive, base hit out of center field. So a man on base to start the inning.
That's about as textbook as it gets. Got his stride and load out of the way early. He stayed inside that ball and squared it up out front. Man, that was like he was in the cage hitting off a tee.
And now Joey Meneses. Next pitch way upstairs.
Good speed on the base pass. He handles the bat very well. I wouldn't be surprised if the skipper puts on some type of hit and run or run and hit.
That one in for a strike. 2-2. Abrams aboard here at first with nobody out. And there he goes. Pitch is high. Can't glove it cleanly. He makes the throw, but it's not in time. And he reaches safely.
Really nice swipe of second right there. He knew he had to get a really good jump on the pitcher because that catcher can make up some time, man. Such a good catch and throw guy behind the dish. Nice job right there, but he just beat it.
Goes down swinging for the strikeout. Slider got him for strike 3.
He came out of his mechanics there. Typically he likes to shoot the ball the other way, but that time a little anxious.
Now it's the Nationals cleanup hitter, Alex Call. The 1-1. In the air, fairly deep to right field. And that one hops the wall. Runner from second crosses the plate, and the lead continues to grow.
Picks himself up an RBI. Textbook bat control right there. Got a pitch on the outside, saw it deep into the zone, and just barreled it up, went the other way for the knock.
Now, hit pretty well in the air out to center. Daza settles under it and makes the catch. And there are 2 outs. So up next, Hebert Ruiz.
The catcher, Hebert Ruiz.
The 1-1. There's a strike. And that one is lifted in the air. Daza makes the catch, and that'll do it. A run. Back now, new pitcher on the mound as we roll into the bottom of the 8th, Paulo Espino.
Compared to some days, this is a pretty low leverage appearance for him, so he should be fairly free and easy out there. Still have to keep yourself sharp and attack the strike zone.
And a 1-2. That's inside.
Recognize that changeup right out of the hand. Just spit on it.
On the ground, out to short. Over to Smith, and that's one away as the leadoff man is out in the 8th. And now it's Elias Diaz. One, two now. Sharp grounder. That's through for a base hit.
Just a simple ground ball the other way. They had eyes on it, man. Sometimes that's all you need to do. Just let the ball travel, put the ball in play, and just hope it finds a hole.
That one the other way, and it goes just foul. The pitch. Fights that one away, still 1-2. Diaz stands at first with one out. That one misses. 2 balls, 2 strikes. He goes down looking. Jonathan Daza steps to the plate. The 1-1.
No, that's the ball. That's right. Wait for it.
Line drive, base hit, right field. Thomas whips it in quickly, and they hold him at second. Maybe this is going to be the moment they start the comeback.
You know, I was watching his rounds during batting practice today. So impressed with his ability to let the ball travel, go back up the middle and the other way. Sometimes when you step in the box during the game, you get a little anxious and you get away from that. But so far, I've seen him stay consistent with his pregame preparation.
And a pitch. Spoils that one, and it remains 2-2. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. 8th pitch of the at-bat coming up. This one in the air, right field. Thomas makes the catch, and that'll do it. 2 left for Colorado. Still looking up at a 13-0 score. Daniel Bard gets the call to the mound. He has a great slider with tons of movement.
Now pitching for the Rockies, number 52, Daniel Bard.
Jamer Candelario digs in now.
The third baseman, Jamer Candelario.
And he deals. Next offering is outside. Stirring in the Colorado bullpen, Lucas Gilbreth, a lefty, looks to be getting himself ready. Righty to the plate. This one high in the air to left center. Daza ranging after it. And out number 1 on the grab.
The first baseman, number 22. Dominic.
Now here is Dominic Smith. Here's a 1-1. Just missed. Hit in the air, right field. Blackman settles underneath it. Makes the grab. And there's 2 away.
Maybe caught that one off the end just a little bit. Couldn't quite barrel it up enough to really drive it.
The shortstop,
Jeter Downs digging in for the Nationals. Swing and a miss. It's a ball and 2 strikes. Missed.
2-2.
2-2 now. Sets him down looking. Couldn't pull the trigger on a fastball at the knees. Nothing doing here this half. Hard of the order. 3-4-5 will get their shot in the bottom of the ninth. Nationals out in front here. 13-0. Back here in Denver, and now the first baseman, C.J. Cron.
The first baseman, C.J. Cron.
The pitch. And that one lifted in the air, center field. Robles pulls it down, and there's one down.
Now batting, left fielder,
Chris Bryant digging in for the Rockies. And here it comes. That misses. The count now 2-2. And now it's filled up. Righty delivers. On the ground to third. And that's going to get into the corner. Bryant into second, and he's got a double.
Man, he just absolutely turned on that one, ripped it down the line. Nice job of staying in his mechanics.
Here's the third baseman, Ryan McMahon. Left-hand hitter waits. Inside, just missed. That one fouled off. 2-2. Bryant over at second, one down. Next pitch misses, and that's ball 3. Runner leads away at second. And that's a base hit.
Back-to-back base hits. Got a fastball, middle of the plate, jumped all over it. Absolutely smoked that ball.
Brendan Rodgers getting ready to hit. On the ground, right side. That's a base hit. Run scores.
That's now 3 hits in a row for the offense. Not much to this one other than just a willingness to go the other way and put the ball in play. That's a team at bat right there. Nice job of staying back and letting the ball get deep.
2 on with 1 out. Here's the second baseman, Randall Grichuk. Swings through it, and that's a strikeout.
Well, I'm not sure what he was waiting on right there. He got the changeup and still late on it. You rarely see that. It almost makes you think that he was trying to set the pitcher up. I mean, if you can't catch up to the off-speed stuff, there's no way you're going to touch a fastball.
Two outs, couple of base runners at first and second. In the air out to center, Robles settles underneath it. Makes the catch, ball game, and the Nationals take this one in a blowout.
Well, I don't know what they did in the cage today or on the field for batting practice, but when you win by double digits, something is clicking. That batting coach feels pretty good about himself right now, but more so the players. They can't wait for the next one. Come back out, score, and get another W.
13-1 is how it ends. For Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show, I'm John Shambi saying so long.
That was a great game. Josiah Grays, 7 innings, shutout ball, 12 strikeouts. Kyle Freeland didn't even get through 2 innings. Our lineup was just hitting all over the place. Robles, the only person with no hits. Abrams had 2 hits. Meneses had 2 hits, and he had he had a home run. Alex Call had 2 hits. Lane Thomas had 2 hits and a home run. Reese had 2 hits. Candelario even finally got a hit. Dominic Smith had 2 hits, which are both home runs. Jeter Downs had another hit. We had stolen bases. Espino got to see his first action. He did not look very good. 2 innings, 2 strikeouts. We gave up 5 hits. That is not what I like to see. I mean, they still got 8 hits themselves. They didn't do too bad hit-wise. But, yeah, our lineup destroyed everyone but Daniel Bard. That was a great game. No injuries. That is what happens when your lineup can actually click all at once. But yeah, that was a longer game just due to the fact that we kept scoring and scoring and scoring. And we got 2 more games here in Colorado. Hopefully we can continue this upswing. All right. See you guys next time.